Hello friends, myself Rohit. Today I will discuss a third part of machine learning imported question series which is important for university exams like AKTU. So let's start to first question. Which of the following is a clustering algorithm in a machine learning? Option A, expectation maximization. Option B, CART. Option C, Gaussian Naive Bayes. And option D, a priori. So the right answer is option number A, expectation maximization, which is used to clustering algorithm. I have mentioned some explanation which is based on these options. Expectation maximization is a clustering algorithm that relies on maximizing the likelihood of to find the statistical parameter of the underlying population in the dataset. And CART is the decision tree algorithm. So you know decision tree. Decision tree is learning one of the predictive modeling approach which is used for statistics, data mining and machine learning. Or CART full form is the classification and regression tree. Gaussian Naive Bayes is the Bayesian algorithm, and a priori is the association rule learning algorithm. Next question: what are support vector? So the option A, the example farthest from the decision boundary. Option B, the only example necessary to compute function x in SVM. The class centroids and all the example that have a non-zero weight alpha k in a SVM. So the right answer is option number B and D. The only example necessary to compute any function in an SVM. I have mentioned some definition SVM. So the SVM is a support vector machine attempt to find the line that based separate two classes of points by based. We mean the line that result in the largest margin between the two classes. The points that lie on this margin are the support vectors. Next question, question number third. Which of the following is the joint probability of H, U, P and W described by the given Bayesian network? I have given this Bayesian network. H and W is not dependent to any other nodes, but U and P have dependent is our neighbor nodes. So I have calculated this Bayesian network and get this answer option number B, used for Bayes rule. I have mentioned some solution or explanation. You will pause the video and read that how to option B is the correct. So next question: which of the following guideline is applicable to initialize of the weight vector in a fully connected neural network? So the right answer is option number B, should not set it to 0 since otherwise gradient descent will explore a very small space. So the right answer is option number B. I am mentioned some explanation. You will pause this video and read it. Next question, question number 5. Question number 5. Given two boolean random variable a and b where probability of a 1 by 2, probability of b 1 by 3 and conditional probability is 1 by 4, and so what is the conditional probability p a by b? So use for Bayes formula we get this answer option number D 1. I have mentioned in a solution. You will pause this video and read that how to option D is correct. Let's go for the next question. Question number 6. For a neural network, which one of these structural assumption in the one that most affect the trade-off between underfitting and overfitting? So the right answer is option number A, the number of hidden nodes. The number of hidden nodes which is used to find underfitting or overfitting. I have mentioned some definition of overfitting, underfitting, hidden nodes. You will pause this video and read that which is important for your university exams. I have read it overfitting. If there are so many neurons in the hidden layer, it might cause overfitting. Overfitting occurs when unnecessary more neurons are present in the network. If any unnecessary neurons are present in the network, their phenomena is called overfitting. And underfitting, if the number of neurons are less compared to the complexity of problem data it takes toward the underfitting. If the number of neurons is less, so the this phenomena is called underfitting in a machine learning. Next question. Question number 7. Dash or refer to a model that can neither model the training data nor generalize to new data. So the right answer is option number C, underfitting. I have explained is underfitting process. So next question. Question number 8. Which of the following can only be used when training data are linearly separable? So the right answer is linear hard margin SVM. Support vector machine, linear hard margin support vector machine is the right answer. So the option number A is the correct. Why is correct? I have mentioned in explanation. You can pause this video and read it how to linear hard margin SVM will use for this question. Next question, question number 9. The k-means algorithm. So the k-means algorithm, which is used for minimize the within class variance for the given number of clusters. So the right answer is option number C, minimize the within class variance for a given number of clusters. Next question, question number 10. I have mentioned some definition of k-means clustering. Please read it. Question number 10. Which one of the following is the equal to probability A, B, C given Boolean random variable A, B and C and no independence or conditional independence assumption between any of them? So the right answer is option number C is the correct one. Used for Bayesian network, Bayesian base formula. Next question, question number 11. For a polynomial regression, which one of these structural assumptions is the one that most affect the trade-off between underfitting and overfitting? So the right answer is the polynomial degree will affect the trade-off between underfitting and overfitting. So the right answer is option number A. I have previous video I have discussed the regression. Regression is just a method to allow us to predict a continuous outcome variable y based on the value of one or multiple predictor variable x. So the right answer is option number A, the polynomial degree. I have mentioned some explanation what is the polynomial degree and how this phenomena used for regression. Next question. Which among the following prevent overfitting when we perform a bugging? So the right answer is option number B, the use of weak classifier. We will use weak classifier prevent the overfitting when we perform a bugging. Next question. Averaging the output of multiple decision tree help decrease the variance. So the right answer is option number D, decrease the variance. I have mentioned some explanation. What is the decrease variance? A varying out of prediction of multiple classifier will decreasingly reduce to variance. Next question. and why averaging you will use. You will pause this video and read that things. Question number 14. If m is the number of instances in the training data set, nearest neighbor has a classification runtime of. So the this question is answer is big O of n. So the time complexity is big O of n. Nearest neighbor need to compute distance to each of the n training instance. Hence, the classification runtime complexity is big O of n. So the right answer is option number B. Next question, question number 15. Which among the following is are some of the assumption made by k-means algorithm? So the right answer in this question is option A and B, both are correct. Clusters are in a spherical of the same. A and option have not mentioned any other option like both A and B is correct. So you can choose any one of, if this question asked in exam, you will choose any one of them. So the correct answer is in this question A and B is the correct. I have mentioned some explanation. You will you pause this video and read that things how to this phenomena work in machine learning. So फ्रेंड्स, अगर ये वीडियो आप लोगों को अच्छी लगे तो इसे लाइक, सब्सक्राइब और शेयर ज़रूर करें, और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इसे शेयर करें ताकि बच्चों तक ये वीडियो पहुंच सके और उन्हें अपने यूनिवर्सिटी एग्ज़ाम जो मशीन लर्निंग पे बेस्ड है उसमें काफ़ी अच्छे नंबर मिले और उनकी तैयारी के लिए ये हेल्पफुल भी हो। तो थैंक यू दोस्तों, आज के लिए इतना ही काफ़ी। नेक्स्ट वीडियो के लिए मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और चैनल पे बने रहें। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स।